We're out of power. Now, our enemy system is just a little power hungry lately. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Divine Journey 2. I figured out the problem with the wireless energy on the induction matrix down there. I needed to use this guy to set the port to output. So something so simple. So I've moved our quarry into here. It is hiding in the middle. Not sure why I was missing a block there, but I was. It is hiding in here. I have an energy cube that is wirelessly connected to our induction matrix down there, solely for the purpose that it has enough of a transfer rate that it can do, 256,000 RF per tick. So it can transfer enough to fully power this thing, which, as you can see, has been going. Our system is building. I haven't quite got this stuff set up just right yet. It still doesn't quite work right. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with it, but I'll get it there. For now, I just turn that off every once in a while, and there you go, nice and full again. And I occasionally get a rainbow stone out of it, but yeah, it's working. Today, we're gonna make some moves forward because we have kinda everything I really want out of this chapter for now. A bunch of this stuff down here is useful for various little things, and we'll need some of it automated and used later on. A bunch of this stuff we'll need later on, but most of it I don't really need. These thermodynamic conductors I don't really need right now. So the ender porcupine I just really don't use. So a lot of that stuff I will make randomly here and there just to clear out the quests or whatever. Much like what I ended up doing with a lot of the stuff down here and most of these in here. Although these I might set up an area where I can actually send some recipes to them for automatic crafting. Is that the vat? Why do I need an enhanced vat? Whatever. But we're going back to some exploration stuff today. So we did all of this stuff back here that was exploration because we had Adam, we had Erebus, which, by the way, I still have this quest here. I will get that done eventually. I think I have like 3 of these. I need to put one of them in a spawner to get a bunch of them. And down here we went to the Aether, Icica, and the End. Well, we've got all of that stuff taken care of, but now we can step forward into the Abyss. We have a couple of things that we can do here. Number one is getting into extended crafting with some, I think it's black iron ingots. We also have monolith stone, which will get us started on abyssal craft, which we also need to go through this, which is crystallized, and I think it's empowered canola, to get Shogoth flesh to make the statues, which we need to make all this stuff, and there's all the fun messes of abyssal craft to get through. But we're going to start off over here in this corner because I think we can actually do all of this stuff right now. And this requires some fights. Now, in order to really make these fights really good, we're going to spawn in the overworld by right-clicking with Mysterious Clock, Powerful Melee Boss, Ancient Entity, yada yada yada. That gives us a Rainbow Stone. What is it to make this? Not super expensive. I have those. We should be able to make one of these. I just need to make some clocks. Okay, they stack. Perfect. And I need to make these corrupted stones, because I don't think I actually have those in here anywhere. No, I don't. But I have a few thousand of the corrupted shards. So that should give us everything for this. We just need a couple of these. And that gives us... Oh. I need my rainbow stone. That gives us our first boss fight. The Mysterious Clock. Used to summon the ancient entity in the overworld. I don't know if we're going to have to fight these guys multiple times, or if we're just going to have to face off with them once. But one of the things I do know we're going to want is a decent bow. I have mine. It just... Wrong one. This one, it does a good amount of damage. It's got infinite ammo, power 5, and has explosive projectiles, but it's really kind of annoying to use. But I think we should be okay with this. Let's go ahead and find ourselves a place where we can fight this thing. It needs some space, and I am thinking right up here looks like a good spot to do it. So let's fly on up, and let's take on our first boss of Divine RPG. Okay, I think this place might be big enough for it. We're gonna see if this works. Holy! Yeah, it definitely worked. Hi, big boy. You're just gonna stand there? Oh, I think... Okay, he's got one of those goofy hitboxes where it's just at his feet. Right? Yeah, that went right through his face. I think this is the last shot. No? Can I smack him for the last one? Ha! I hit him. Okay, he dropped some stuff here. Like he drops a good amount of stuff. He dropped an ancient entity statue. Look at this little guy. Makes me think like a bug. He dropped an orange heart, which I can always use. The Sand Slash. Some divine shards and some ancient legs. Brought by the ancient entity who's summoned by the mysterious clock in the overworld. Has a chance to drop 2 to 4 legs. Those are used to craft the unholy token, which I think is one of the quests we were working towards. I may end up fighting multiples of these guys. Yeah, Essence of Foundation. This is some... This is something for like way later, I think. Isn't that like one of the last chapters to get that? That's under like down here or something. Yeah, all this stuff went down here. By that point, this should be no problem. Mind you, this is the very last chapter. This is a bonus chapter. Yeah, you can't even see the name. But we got that one. We've got his legs. Go ahead and head back to the base and make our Call of the Watcher. We're just going to take some Molten Stone, Ender Alloy Advanced, which we haven't made, some Watching Eyes, and Rainbow Stone, which I have. The Ender Alloy Advanced is the only thing I don't have. Advanced. Ender Rope. I don't have Ender Rope. Oh, I guess I need to finish automating the leathers, since I can now. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Do I need a lot of this? Kinda. Mob harness. Right click a mob to write it. Sneak and right click to store a mob. Then sneak plus right click another mob to mount the first one on top of the second one. Oh, that could be so much fun. Sneak right click twice on the same mob to mount it on top of yourself. Sneak right click a mob that is writing something to dismount it. Look down and sneak plus right click to clear a binding. Look up and sneak right click to dismount the mob writing you. Interesting. The Ender Alloy is pretty cheap. It's just some Enderium and Osmiridium. So let's head on back to base. We can get some of this going. That was the wrong spell. Grab ourselves an induction smelter for this first Ender Alloy basic. We should be able to shove it in there. Some Enderium and Osmiridium. Oh, our system's offline. I need to give this thing like a big power boost. Which means I probably need to add some more solar panels onto it. It has a large storage capacity for the batteries, but I think it actually is using more than the solar panels I currently have powering it generate. Let's see. Max power 193,000 RF. Using energy usage, 420 RF per tick. It would probably also help if I put some energy cells on this thing, because it doesn't actually have any energy cells. Our quarry has stopped again. Let's see what stopped it. I've set up this ingenious little system to find out. Pumpkin. So, everything feeds into this drawer slave over here. The controller slave right here. But if it can't, it'll try to put it into the chest. But the problem is it doesn't really filter what it puts into which. So as long as I keep this filled up with the random sawdust and stuff, it'll just randomly collect and then stop whenever it hits something it can't put into the drawers. And then all I gotta do is move the sawdust over and I figure out what it is. Eventually I'll add those to the filters and then just clear it out and reset. Anyways. We've got ingots and stuff to make. Okay, we have our first ender alloys going. Now I think I'm not going to use a super huge amount of these. Oh my gosh, that is slow. I might need to speed that up. But I don't know how much these are really used in, so I might give them their own drawer, I might not. I might give them their own drawer. Because I think we'll be needing them, especially for like ender rope. We'll need them for a couple of these other things. Ender capacitors, ender buckets, sticks. Yeah, there's a variety of things. Okay, you're getting a drawer. Also forgot to mention, I added a number of things over to our walls over here to just help improve resource supplies. These guys I added back while we were doing the induction matrix. So I have our copper wire and I have our treated wood planks. They don't have really high capacities, but then again, this guy, when it makes those induction cells, I can't even craft the largest one because 16 stacks of these copper wires is not enough to craft one. I have our obsidian here now. There's an igneous extruder that is keeping it filled. We have lava generating up there that it is pulling from. Cinnabar. I'll come back to that. I have platinum and iridium down here. And the iridium ore coming from our end laser drill is coming in here with the cinnabar. And this is actually our induction smelter that we had upstairs. It has all the upgrades in it that allow it to boost the output for platinum. I might increase these some more, but it also has a chance to not use the cinnabar, which is being made with some cryothium dust and quicksilver, which is coming from our quarry. So that's keeping us stocked up on cinnabar. I think I might reduce that. Nah, I'll just leave it alone. I'm not worried about it. We have near infinite supplies. I lost some glass panes here. I have those in here? No. I'll fix that later. We need to extend our new wall over here. We're going to start on another wall over here, get some more items crafting, because we have a few new things to add for the ender alloys that we're going to be making, including ender rope, and I think I need the treated leather, which is already down there. I just got to finish setting it up. Well, let's get the last few things we need to set those up. There we go. Treated leather is now automated. Just needed to get this, what's it called? Fluid fabrication upgrade, which allows us to put fluid tanks into the machine. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. That allows us to put a fluid tank of water, so it doesn't actually need a bucket. Now, this imp leather is going to be something that's going to become a problem because for whatever reason, our nether farm does not spawn it. So we don't collect it over there, apparently. Well, I'm going to have to make a spawner for these guys, which is going to be ultimately annoying because crafting those things is so tedious. Maybe I should add recipes for all of that. Okay, I've automated a bunch of it, but there's there's so many steps to craft this thing. Like, everything from this sword, all of this is just to craft a spawner. That is everything just to craft this. And that's not even everything, because I still need to make like this stuff that needs to go into there. But those go into different machines. So I have to set up automations for some of those as well. Boy. I need to step up my game, I guess. I don't really have anywhere I could set that up. Well, I guess technically I could set it up like over here. And just set up a wall of automation machines. I guess I don't need any of this anymore. I still have some ores, so I'll leave that there for now. But I'm not going to worry about that. We have enough imp leather for us to make 8 scraps. We have buffalo out the wazoo. I'm going to absolutely hate the day where I fully have to automate this dang thing. The only thing I need to actually automate through here is this industrial leather. Which I think that goes... No, that does go in there. And those go over there. And these electrodes are almost dead. I think I have the stuff to make more weighting, but eventually we will get these. And we will actually make them. Or we will actually automate that so that I don't have to worry about it anymore. Anyway, we need some ender rope. I should have some vibrant crystals in here. It makes 2. Hey, guess what? I can make vibrant crystals. Yeah, there we go. There, I have 4 of these. And our system goes back down. I really need to give this a power boost. I'll figure that out after our video, though. I think we might have enough stuff to go up another level on the solar panels. Maybe. Or I can at least make another pair. Either way, these ropes need to get added with some basic alloy and some steaming Urstonia to give us our enhanced ender alloy. That is something I will set up an alloy smelter for, but we're not going to fully automate it yet. Alloy smelter, give you an octadic capacitor. You're going to get... Hey! I hadn't actually picked any of those up. 4 of this, and... What's the other thing I needed? Steaming Urstonia. And we have our first enhanced ender alloy, which we're going to proceed to use to make our big fancy Watcher's Eye thing. Y'all can go in here. My pile of stuff that needs to go away. It's slowly getting used. There was a lot more in here at one point. Okay, for our Call of the Watcher, oh, we need an advanced ender alloy. Crystalline alloy and pink slime ingots. I can do that, which just means another alloy smelter to go over there. Where is my crystalline alloy? And what was the other one? Pink slime ingot. It's right here next to it. While we're waiting for that, what does this horde horn require? 5 boss-like creatures all spawn in the end at the same time. Eee. Block of iridium, some bat wings, and some enderstone. I think I have all of that available. It's just these ender alloys that I didn't have. Cinnamon 1. Uh-oh. Code broke. Okay, we'll stick you in there. And now, I need these. And we can craft our Call of the Watcher. And while we're at it in here, I just need our ender stone to get our horde horn. Let's go play with some new bosses. I think the Call of the Watcher has to be done in the end, if I remember. Not the end, Nether. The Watcher is a powerful flying boss that is spawned at the Nether by right-clicking with the Call of the Watcher. I don't know how big it is. But let's go ahead and grab our bow. Been serving us well. That sound effect. And let's go over here, and I have an area that I should be able to fight this in without causing too much trouble. Right up here. This is where I've been going to fight the Wither. I have a hole up here. Nice little obsidian platform. Up against a bedrock for us to fight the Wither. I'm going to see if it'll let me spawn this in here. Maybe not. Ah! That hurt. And I can't use my liquid meat in here. But I can still choose the heck out of this fight. Super exciting gameplay here. There we go. Oh! That lava hasn't finished clearing. Well, he did make a rather large hole in my area. Make this a real pain to clean everything up, but I'll get it cleaned up. What did you drop me? I don't see any of your stuff. Let's solve that problem. You dropped nothing. Really? What is he supposed to drop? Eye of the Watcher. Okay, I've made a giant obsidian box. I hope it's big enough for him. But there's not a chance this thing not giving it to me this time. There we go. I got all of his stuff. Of course, he also tried to blow me up, but hey, I got his statue. I still didn't get his eye! Can I craft this stinking thing? No. See? It says it's supposed to drop one. Did he blow it up each time? I'm about to just cheat myself one in. I have fought him twice, and I got neither of them. That is pretty freaking stupid. I decided we're going to come play with the Horde guys in the end instead. I'm getting frustrated with that guy not giving me his drops. What we're going to do is, I know these guys fly. I also particularly hate... I didn't realize my range on this was that big. I just really don't like the flying guy. Oh, there's an egg. Bye. I'm not entirely sure where that egg went. Oh. One of the things I want to try, and this is likely to get me killed, is I'm going to put myself kind of in a hole. And I have a bucket of meat, but I also have this meat feeder, which you can put in bobble slot, and it keeps our saturation filled as long as it has meat in it. As you can see, it only used 200 to keep my saturation filled up again. But we're going to see if this will work. Because we had to fight 5 of these all at once. So this is going to be fun. Oh, this is terrifying. I do hit decently, so... I'm more worried about my armor taking the damage. Oh, we killed one! About to be another one. Okay. Another one down. Okay. Killed another one. I think it's just the green one left in here. Just hearing everything die is hilarious. Okay. I don't know where the blue guy is. We got 5 Ayaraka wings. I got statues of all but the blue guy, and I don't know where he is. As I said, I think he might have gotten pushed through the portal. If so, it's gonna be an interesting overworld. Okay, I have no idea where this guy went. I'm just gonna perpetually have a health bar for him because I don't know where he is. Hey, there he is! And where'd he go? Hey, that works. I have no idea where he was. I just know I came back to the end and he was back. So, we get to fight him anyway. There we go, we got him. And I got our blue Ayarako statue. Now let's get out of here before one of those guys decides to pick a fight. Okay, well, that's that one done. Let's see if I can get enough stuff together to make another one of these water eyes. Oh, that is so frustrating. But we got these Ayarako wings, which give us... What do they give us? Divine shards. All of this is gearing up to make this, whatever this thing is. It's to make a key or something. Hey, some iridium. Won't complain about that. And we get our Ender Alloy Enhanced back. Let's see if we have enough stuff to make another one of these. I don't have, what is it? Rainbow stone, I don't think. But I can get some. Attempt number 3. Let's see if we can get it right this time. Okay, I got it this time. Didn't give him a chance to shoot anything at me. Ah, we got our Eye of the Water. We got our water statues again. We got more netherite ingots, another orange heart, which I can't complain about. I think I have enough stuff to make a few orange hearts. Do I have soul vials on me? I do. I'm gonna go find me an imp to bring back. I forgot, I can just summon one with roots. I don't have to go hunting for one. Hi. Now, I was actually doing something interesting the other day when I was collecting a bunch of witches for various things, or a bunch of crafting recipes over there. And I actually got an extra witch out of all the summons I was doing. Because I think I did 5 recipes to get 5 witches, and I actually got 6 out of it. I won't complain. Anyway, I now have an imp. So now, once I actually finish automating powered spawners, I can have an imp. Or I can automate the treated leather. I also have a couple of endermen and a witch in here still, because those ones I do plan on automating. There's going to be a I might end up making some space between all of our big machines. So some of the walls like this on the lower floors that are like actual automation or like on-demand stuff. Maybe. I know some of these floors are getting a little cluttered with stuff and they're already a little bit power hungry, so this floor I may not add anything. That floor, I don't really think I can add anything. But the floor below, no. This, I'll figure it out. I'll set it up off camera and I'll show you guys. But I'll figure that out between videos. For now, what we want to do is we want to move forward, which is moving into Eden. Or what is it? Build it like a nether portal and light it with a twilight clock. Do I have the twilight clock? I need divine rock. Divine stone, divine shards, and the unholy token, which is all that stuff we got from them. Let's make our unholy token. I don't think that was a quest anywhere. Well, let's make our divine rock. We're missing divine stone. And we need our twilight clock, which I think I have over here. I think I have one. No, I haven't made it, have I? It is... Yeah, it gives us a bunch of that. Is that the twilight clock? The twilight clock requires... Oh, it requires that. All this other stuff I can get easy, but that's going to be annoying to do. That's just going to be a whole lot of crafting steps. The heck is this memory card? And I have to automate those to get it. Oh, 82 memory cards to make each of these? Jeez. How annoying can you be? Oh my god, I have to get a lot of these memory cards. Yeah, grief. Okay, well, I guess I'll be working on that too. I wanted to get into Eden today, but I don't think that's happening. Let's put you in here. Here, let's go put up our portal. We're not going to be able to light it today because I am just not at it, not in the mood to do a deep dig like that. But let's see. You can go right here. There we go, we have our portal. Now once we get our twilight clock, we can light it. But that is going to be it for this time, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Bunch of boss fights today. Although one of them I should not have had to fight 3 times. We've got our quarry that is working. I'll figure out how to do the power thing like I want it to. I mean, this time and next time, but I think I know how it's supposed to be set up, and I don't remember how I actually have things set up. I'll figure it out. But it's working. So I don't know. I had that set up. It worked. Then I changed something and I haven't been able to get it to work since. So, yeah, there it is. It's working. It was running, although it's not running the way it's supposed to. Either way, that's it for this time, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. I will see you guys next time, where hopefully I can figure out what the heck I'm doing. I have a lot of crafting stuff to do, but we have lots of resources. 295 stacks of iron blocks.